Hello everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain tickers VET versus USD. Once again, thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. The level of support that we get on this channel is amazing, okay? So thank you. So right now, you can see the Vechain is looking really bullish, really bullish. It's looking really good, okay? You're breaking out key levels of resistance here. You're starting to get back above the EMAs on the daily. You know, if we can get back up here and start to hold these on the daily time frame, it's looking good. And you're going to get that bullish cross just there, the buy and go to the beat signal. You get a little bit of extended roll back and hold it as support, just like Bitcoin did. That's a massive confirmation statement, you know, and an entry point, and not financial advice, for the continuation of the bull here for Vechain after this whopping wave 4 correction that we've just gone through. Okay, so basically we have got levels of resistance that we do need to break, but we are in a technical target, okay, in a falling wedge, and you will come back up to this technical target of where you formed it. That is a technical target, and like I say, you know, technical targets are my forte, and when you're in a technical target, you are in a technical target, and the only way to invalidate that technical target is if you roll back and lose the technical target and invalidate the pattern that's in place. Remember this, the pattern that's in play is valid until invalidated away. Falling wedge, broken out a level of resistance, see you later alligator, that's your technical target, okay? Really is that easy, but you don't get there overnight, okay? Just like this particular breakdown to this swing high down here, it didn't get there overnight, but eventually it did. It's a long drawn out slow process, and it's brutal, just like this is, you know, it's long drawn out slow process to get to these highs and these retracements, which is what you're going through right now for Vechain. So you've effectively got a technical target, you've got many technical targets just there for Vechain, okay? So you've got an inverse head and shoulders, boom, you've broken level of resistance, you got a technical target just there, 12 cents, okay? So gave you that long the other day from that break of resistance, currently 33%, and currently Vechain has another 13% to go, so it's doing really, really well. It actually just topped out there and rolled back, but it's found another key level of support, which is good. That's how bullish it is, okay? So yeah, I mean, if you're thinking, oh, I've missed the boat here, when do I get in? Look for the retest of this bullish cross which is forming. This is so close. Look at this, so close to Vechain. You come up here, you hit your head on that and start to come back and reject, okay? This is your entry point, the confirmation of a buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid. Because look, the last time you got one, and I will keep reminding people because it's a golden signal. Look, the last time you got one was down here after this wave 2 correction, okay? Picked up, you got overextended, come back, support, boom. That's what we're looking for here for Vechain. A very similar scenario right now, okay? So I know there's a lot of FOMO and you feel like you're missing out, but always buy support, okay? You don't buy resistance, and that's what you're coming up to. You're coming up to resistance. Don't buy resistance, buy support. Again, not financial advice, and it's the same principle. Look, going up like big green candles, you get red dildos, okay? You buy big green candles here, you're going to get red dildos. You buy support, confirmation of support, okay? So anyway, so right now it's doing really, really well, and obviously you've got this technical target of this W bottom which you're broken out of. That's your target. Once you get there, get rejected, come back to the EMAs, hold them as support. But you've also equally got this. Look, you've broken out of a rising wedge, falling wedge. Just here, boom, 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 falling wedge. Technical target is back up to where you formed the wedge. So you are looking at continuation here. You know, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to disillusion you. It's not going to be easy. But from here, you are looking at a further appreciation of around about 123%. And at that point, you know, you've created your big reversal wave, and you're looking at them price appreciations up there at $1.50 that we've got laid down in the other charts and other videos for you right now, okay? So far so good. It's looking good. It's looking really healthy for continuation is Vechain. It's doing well, and I get a lot of questions from people. Where do I take profit? Okay, so I'm going to show you quickly if we are fortunate enough right now. So this is just a little bit of a thought experiment as to where to take profit, okay? Obviously you got your price predictions up there which I've given you, but you know, one thing that you could do, and this is not financial advice, okay? This is the RSI, okay? So you can see wave 2 pullback, wave 3 high, wave 4 pullback, bounced off our trend line, starting to look for continuation, and that's exactly what we're getting right now, okay? So if you do start to see and it is all a big if, okay? You're fully aware. I've not got a crystal ball, but if you do start to come up and you get up here and you do this and you do that and you do that in the future, okay, whenever it is, look at that trend line, okay? Because this trend line just here is a massive trend line. You know, you've got your top out on wave 3, and potentially this is where you could top out on wave 5, okay? Again, not financial advice, but this is potentially where you've bottomed out on wave 2, you've bottomed out on wave 4, potentially, you know, and this is potentially where you could top out on wave 5 as you've topped out on wave 3. So this is where, you know, not financial advice, whatever the market, this is where potentially you want to take profit for Vechain, or take some money off the table, or whatever you want to do. You know, I do believe that this would actually be the top. Okay, and just like I drew this particular green arrow down to on this trend line, I drew it when literally RSI was here. You know, go back to my video. Potentially, you know, I think at that point this is where you will see the correction and the big bear market ensue for Vechain. So what I'm going to do is drop a red arrow, so in the future I can say I drew that when Vechain was down here. You know, boom, 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 boom. We'll see. Time will tell. You know, I've not got a crystal ball, and we still could enter a bear market. And you know how we could enter a bear market if we lose this low here. I've told you that, full transparency. So that's Vechain. It's looking good. It's looking healthy. It's looking good for continuation.